I'm sorry, Brazil fans. Colombia is winning against Brazil. Some of the games happened for round of 16 against Paraguay and France, and of course Canada and Morocco. But today we already know that France went in, and Morocco they made it through to the quarterfinal, right? But this is gonna be an interesting game because last World Cup they lost. Morocco lost against France, right? And I think they are in a revenge arc. We have Brazil and Norway. They're playing Vinny Jr. versus Holland. So this game is going to be an interesting one. I think this is happening in Houston, Texas. I wish I could go, but ticket prices are not that expensive for this game. But I have some of the priorities I need to take care of. I couldn't go this game, but I'm planning to go to other of the games where I want to see Cristiano Ronaldo again here in Texas. He's playing against Portugal. I mean, against Spain here in Dallas Stadium in AT&T. So I'm planning to go there. What do you guys think about Brazil and Norway? I was debating earlier, but looking at the squad and the depth they have, I'm gonna go with Brazil. Norway is good. Don't get me wrong. Norway is very good. They look very sharp, but I just think Carlo Ancelotti he can pull this off. I don't have any doubt in this game. And this one, Mexico England. England is good. Don't get me wrong, but England is England. They always choke, even though Tuchel he can do whatnot. But I think Mexico is playing really good, and they have good support from their home country, right? And they are playing in Mexico City again. I think they are the favorites on this game, so I'm gonna with Mexico. What do you guys think? Let me know. And on this game, Argentina is, of course, they are the favorites against Egypt. Egypt has no chance, man. Argentina here making it to the quarters, and from Switzerland against Colombia. I was also expecting more from Colombia the other day. I mean, Ghana is defensively they're really good. They're one of the best defensive um, teams in African nations. So Colombia on this one, even though Switzerland they played really well, they look balanced as a team. But this game, I think Colombia will fight back big time on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead with Colombia against Argentina on the quarterfinals. Here for this game, Portugal versus Spain. This is the game I'm looking forward to. They were just the first half was totally boring. Maybe I have slept once or twice in that game, to be honest. But the thing is, they won the game, right? There were some controversies against the offsides and whatnot, but Portugal won that game. I'm happy for my guy Cristiano. And I'm kind of sad for my guy Luka Modric. Being a Real Madrid fan, I want both teams to win, but that's not gonna happen, right? So Croatia lost the game and Portugal got through. And this game where Spain won against Austria with 3-0, and the game they have, the squad, the depth they have, the number of players, the quality of game they provide in the pitch is amazing, right? So this game is gonna be tough, but based on like 6 to 8 months back, where they played UEFA Nations League final between these two, and the record they have when they play head to head each other, I think Portugal is gonna win this game. It's gonna be a tough fight for them, of course, because Spain are the favorites for this World Cup, right? And it's gonna be a tough fight for Portugal to win this game against Spain in the round of 16 in Dallas. And in this game between US and Belgium, even though Belgium made a comeback with Senegal, they were 2-0 down. This was an interesting game. Even though they made a really good comeback and won the game, I think US are the favorites on this one. Because just look at the games, right? From past 3-4 games, they have been playing really good, even though there was a slight upset against Turkey because they didn't play their first lineup, right? It makes sense. And from the quarterfinals, this is the game. This is the rematch, actually, a rematch of semi-final 2022, right? Where Morocco won against Portugal. They went to semi-final. During the quarterfinal, they won 1-0, and they went to semi-final, and that's the game where they lost with France. And this time, if you have watched Morocco's game, they are a different team. They have the depth, the balance in the team that is required to have a good quality players and to play games like this in the World Cup stage, in the biggest stage of world football. I think Morocco is one of the favorites in this game. Even though France, they have a good attacking, depth, and they have good attacking players. I think they have a weaker midfield, and Morocco can take that advantage, right? And for this one, I think they're gonna get that revenge. Morocco will go through because just look at the games, man. Today 3-0. The before, I mean, they played really good on all the games. So in Netherlands, the best defensive team you would ever see in this World Cup is Netherlands. They killed that game for Netherlands. They think against France, they will fight really hard. They will get that revenge they need, and they will go to semi-final on this game. From here, Portugal, United States. I think this is going to be an interesting game because United States, US has good quality players, as we already know. Defensively, very strong. Midfield, way better. But the way Portuguese players are playing these days, if they win against Spain and they make it to the quarterfinals, I think this is going to be the win for Portugal. For Brazil versus Mexico, Kurt, I know you want Mexico to win, but I think this one is for Brazil. They're going to make it to the semifinal because Brazil, it's just that they have Carlo Ancelotti, man. In the knockout games, when there is Carlo, a lot can change, a lot can happen. This time, I was surprised to see Vini Jr. playing in his toughest or the best level where I have seen him in Real Madrid. But I think he's in a great form, and he will get that win for Brazil and Carlo Ancelotti in this game. Okay, and even though Mexico, you guys are doing really good, I think that's why I'm saying because they're gonna win against England and in the quarters. I think it will be a tough fight for Mexico, and I think this is gonna be the last game for Mexico in their home ground. So once they go play away or in the US, well, I think it's gonna be a win for Brazil, and I'm pretty sure Mexico will get the support they need from their fans, whatnot. But this game is going to be a tough fight for both of them, and I think this game will be a win for Brazil with a 2-1 victory. This one, I think, is going to be a tough fight between Argentina and Colombia. It's going to be hell of a game. A lot of fouls, yellow cards, maybe red cards, never know. But I think the way I have watched Colombia playing and the players, the effort they put in the pitch, right? Even with the toughest players. I saw the watch against Portugal. I saw the game against Ghana. I think this is going to be a win for Colombia because the way Argentina was struggling with a team like Cabo Verde, I mean, I don't want to take it for granted how good were Cabo Verde, because Cabo Verde was like, man, they were pretty good and they fought really good against Argentina, and then the way they could not find a gap or to get that win they needed earlier for Argentina. That's why I'm thinking Colombia is gonna get a win, because Colombia, just look at the players, man. James playing the toughest game, he's giving his best, he's giving 100% to the team, even though he's playing like 60s or 70 minutes of the games, but he has been playing really good, and he puts that fight to the team, man. That's amazing to see. That's why I'm thinking Luis Diaz, of course, he's the guy for Colombia, and a lot of other players, they have been putting a lot of effort for this team, and then that's why they are the favorites to win the game against Argentina. That's what I'm thinking. Game between Morocco and Portugal. Again, this is going to be a rematch of quarterfinal 2022 FIFA World Cup. So for this game, what I'm thinking is it's going to be a hell of a game, because last time I remember they conceded a goal, Portugal conceded a goal, and then They couldn't score any during the second half. Ronaldo wasn't there for the first half. Second half he came in, and then there was no goal at all. This 1-0 Morocco won the game in 2022 quarterfinals, and this is going to be a rematch of that game. Even though Morocco is looking really good, really sharp, it's going to be a tough fight for Portugal. And what I'm thinking is for this game, Portugal going to get the win. I don't know what you guys think. I will hear from you also, but I think this game is going to be Portugal's win against Morocco. And going back to this side, Brazil versus Colombia. Oh man. Whew. This is going to be a tough game, guys. This is going to be a hell of a game. I think for this game, if Colombia is winning against Argentina, I'm sorry, Brazil fans, Colombia is winning against Brazil. Argentina is better than Brazil, for sure. No chance there. Because they're the favorites. They are the defending champions of World Cup 2022. And if they win against Argentina, they have a better chance to win against Brazil. Because Colombia, the team looks very balanced defensively, offensively. They can score goals from the right. They can score goals from outside the box. They can make a cutback. They can give you a through pass, whatnot. Right? They have quality players, and they give that fight for the team. The team looks balanced. That's what you need in a team. And then this is what I'm thinking. So Portugal versus Colombia in the final FIFA World Cup 2026. Let me know what you guys think.